It appears as though they've done some redoing here on the toyhaul. West Market. Oh, they got more than just Superman. There is Mr. Terrific. This little wave. Here's the wave. I couldn't remember when I was talking about this in the video. You got Superman, Terrific, Lantern, Metamorpho, Hot Girl, and the Engineer. I'm really curious about these things, guys. I may give in, have to get some of these. But there is Superman, or Terrific, the Engineer, and then we've got Superman. There is the barcode. Who else we got? Superman, Superman, Superman. Oh my God, they're all Superman. So you got Superman and one of those each. But hey, it is cool to see it. Now there's the thing that like blasts apart when you beat on it. Oh, that could be taken bad. I probably should edit that part out. It's not down the shelf anywhere. Let's find a place to put this thing. I gotta say, you got some blood on the thing. I'm kind of surprised it did that. That actually looks pretty cool. What is that thing? Fortress of Solitude battle set. Huh, only at Walmart. There's your little figures that come with it. In case somebody's looking for this thing, there's your barcode. That's pretty fun. You get like a little buildable set that comes with it. I'll scan that and see how much it is. I'm gonna leave that down. I want to take a picture of it. We got any more? Get the big figs here. Superman, 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 Superman. There's Mr. Terrific back there. Superman, Superman, Guy Gardner, and then another Mr. Terrific. Oh, and this thing, Heroes versus Villains. Yeah, it's cool to start seeing some of this stuff trickle in. Like I said, we're going to consider the Superman 6-inch spin master. I'm going to take pictures of that stuff. And then we'll come back to, well, down there it is. I didn't even see it. It's down the bottom. It's 30 bucks. Okay, so I'll put that one back up top. I don't think it'll go down there. They got 3 of them. That was cool. Starting off the weekend, seeing something I wanted to see this weekend. That's always a plus. Have we got anything else cool to look at? Same old here. No mini comics, $30 legends. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Nothing new in those. Oh, they got Sting. That's cool. Common Stinger. Barcode. We got any more of that wave? Oh, let's see. You got Jay White back there, the common of him. So no chases, but got the commons of the two that have chases in that wave. There's One-Eyed Willie. I got him. A bunch of AJ Styles, Lexus King back there. Stuff we always see. You got Otto, Bartman, Groundskeeper Willie, Homer, Bart. Well, it's always cool to see Sting. We got the new Superman stuff here, so we got a little bit of things happening this morning. Let's look around some more, see what we can find. Let's go, guys. Check us a Walmart here in Johnson City. We are on Browns Mill Road. Going to head in here. This has been the hitter Walmart for me for the last little while. So let's run in. Let's see what they got. Well, they got a full trash can. Well, right here in Browns Mill off the bat, we've got Guy Gardner. That's pretty cool. We're in 2 stores now. We've seen Superman. I still need to find Metamorpho and Hot Girl to have seen the whole wave. There's a barcode. Let's see if they got them here. You got Superman, I think Mr. Terrific. That's pretty cool. Got the little packs there. We got the big. I may end up buying that at some point. But that's pretty cool. Probably going to get that. Hoping to find that whole wave. Now I'm down to 2 figures, Metamorpho and the Hot Girl. There's some more. Well, just that, but anything hiding up top? Don't see anything pertaining to that. Nothing really different. Got a few things there. It was in the shipper. Cassian Andor. Praetorian Guard. Krennic. Basil's cool looking. What's behind Basil? There is Moff Gideon in the dark armor. Big Titan Red Hulk. I still got some of these jacked up card legends. Put guy down there. Oops, I'm making a mess. Gears, where you go, Gears? Retro. There you go. $30 Captain America. Still got Electro hanging out. And then Ultimate Iron Man and Banshee. Well, yeah, it's dorked up. I had that whole wave here. Was the last weekend? Maybe the weekend before last. And the cards are all messed up. Come here, guy. I have to say, the likenesses on these, I don't think they're terrible. There's Bret Hart. Somebody tore into Steve Austin. All they tried to do is steal the belt. I hope it's still on him. Hogan, Hart, Ken Shamrock, Lex Luger. Man, they got another restock on this wave. There's Stalker, 2 Stalkers. Maybe they saw him last week. I don't remember. Yeah, they didn't. They don't have the Trooper now. So you got 2 Cobra Commanders, awesome figure, and actually Stalker's a good figure too. I thought. We got some more AEW down there. There's 2 Bryan Danielsons. Who we got? You got Danielson. You got Will Ospreay. Oh, another one of these. I have seen like 5 of this figure. Which means they have the chase of him. They're not going to have Chase Sting. Do they have Common? No, they do. So there's Stinger and an AEW Chase figure. I'm going to take pictures of those for possible thumbnail fodder. I need to take a picture of Green Lantern there too. I might have to, if I do end up finding the whole way between all the Walmart stores I may end up in this weekend, I may have to piece together a set for the thumbnail picture. Hot Wheel end cap where I normally start, but I went down the front part of the aisle this time. Oh, here we go. I got a restock on some Masterverse. That Evil M figure. I crapped on that when it first came out. I was wrong. I bought that figure. That's a nice Evil M figure. And Fisto, I bought this one with the intent of opening it when it first got released. And it's still sitting in a box in my pile of openers. So, gotta work on that. Flying Fist, Battle Armor, Ryu. Well, it's cool to see. This is what worries me whenever they take the DC license over next year. You know, that's a restock of an old wave. Mattel distribution in my area sucks. And that's properties that they own. That's not like a licensed property. So, and WWE, I mean, it stocks somewhat regularly. But long story short, just concerned about being able to find DC figures. Which that'll help me control not spending a lot of money on them. So, might as well just be quiet and just keep looking at toys. What we got here? Let's check the diecast, guys. See if anything's over there. All right, let's see what we got here. No Super Friends. I got these silver screens. I'm gonna lay Guy down here. What do we got? Wolfman, Mummy, Gizmo. Still got the Beetlejuice. You got the Wedding Tux, and then the Bio Exorcist looks like. Annabelle. Not much McFarlane going on. Iron Man. Is there anything behind them back here? I got Adam Strange Platinum peeking out over the boxes. A couple of Huntress. They still got the common Batman. They've got the, oh, that's the Platinum Edition. I don't know if I've seen that or not. Coming this year, 2 of those Platinums. The Warhammer stuff. So 2 of the Platinums and 2 of this one. Spawn. Oh, they got Cyborg. Ah, sweet. Couple of Cyborg. There you go, guys. He's showing up in force in my area. This is the 8th one of these I found this week. So be checking your stores if you're looking for him. Cool to see him again. There's your barcode. Definitely get some pictures of that for thumbnail fodder. Jade's hanging out back there too, but we've seen her a whole big bunch of times. There's Mitch. Jorel. Alright guys, I'm taking pictures of Cyborg. Cool to see that. We're going to get our Guy Gardner and probably head out of here. But yeah, some cool find. Walmart's been good so far. The one on Browns Mill and the one here, or this is Browns Mill, the one on West Market and here. So it looks like they finally set. Never mind, they got the stuff over here in the horror end cap. Now we have seen this stuff in several stores. They didn't have it here at Browns Mill last week. So they got that one and the anime one. Now the one at the Jurassic Park, yep, they got it stuff up here too. So like I said, guys, you're trying to find this stuff, you only go to the Browns Mill Walmart. They may have had it out for a while, but they didn't have it out last week when I was here. There you go. All right, take some pictures of Cyborg and let's get out of here. We're back in Brown's Mill, guys, kind of scanning through the aisle here. Not much has changed. I don't remember them having this stuff yesterday. I don't know if they found some more cases of the Black Series, but it's the stuff we were seeing in the shipper. But they got a lot of it. So anybody who's missed out on any of that stuff in my area, Browns Mill Road here on Saturday morning's got a bunch. These, I think I mentioned this, there's a misprint of these I saw online. I just heard Justin in Action Figure Now's latest toy hunt talking about it. You can find a Miles Morales they put on an Iron Man card. Yeah, Justin, I want to find that too. And right here, they keep putting out this wave here. I saw all these carded Joes. I started getting excited. I thought it was going to be Dr. Mindbender. But no, another wave of the Trooper, Stalker. They got 3 Cobra Commanders here. Like every weekend, they keep putting a case of those out. But as far as anything else, guys, that's all that's different from yesterday. So we're going to head over to Diecast and Collectors, see if we can find us anything else. Happy Saturday from the Valley of the Headless Mannequins. We're at Target. We're in Kingsport. Let's turn the turn and go up here and see what they got. We got us just a big-ass stock cart here full of what looks like all Jurassic World stuff. All kinds of stuff down through here, guys. Walmart had a big shipper or stock cart as well of Jurassic World stuff last week. But yeah, I guess they're getting ready to do a big push. I mean, I don't keep up with movies. I'm guessing there's a movie or something coming out they're probably stocking up for, but that's all we're seeing so far is Jurassic Park stuff. So yeah, got a few things coming out here. All right, guys, collector section in Kingsport. There's a flocked Supersonic with emeralds. Jor-El, Electric State stuff. Just looking for bald heads on the top of that in case they might have that Lex. If I did find that Lex Luthor, I would most likely get that. Of course, I'm not going to dig through all of these. There's Lois Lane and the Harrods version. Harley Quinn, Mandalorian, Skywalker. Man, it is pouring rain right now, if you can hear that on the roof of the store, but there are a crap ton of people outside lined up for GameStop next door for Pokemon that are getting soaked right now. I hope they've got umbrellas. If not, that's going to be very unfortunate. Oh, we got the new vinyl figs here. Or Todd's Mod Styles Metamorpho. A Barcode and the Baby Kind. There's 3 of these. I forget what the other one is off the top of my head. That's a bulky little dude. How cool to see those. Haven't seen them yet. And we've got this anime stuff. Godzilla's. The Peanuts reactions. Still just got Monkeying hanging out there. Any restocks on NECA this week? It looks about the same as last week. Still got Leatherhead there. That one's tempting to buy. Leatherhead, the black and white Assassin. There is Super Turtle. Some more black and whites. Old Man Raph. More Donnies. I need to get a Donnie in the comic turtle. I just don't want the handyman there. I want the regular. The other Jaws guy. Nope, not yet. Okay. Still got a good selection of NECA though. I got still got Casey Mirror. Those have not sold unless they've restocked them. They've had the same amount the past 2 or 3 weeks. Some plushies. Don't see any Street Fighter at all this week here. All right, let's head down and see what trading cards looks to be stacked. What do we got? Bunch of basketball. Ladies collecting football card. There you got some Panini Selects. 2023 cards. She's had a hard day, a hard week this week. I may get her a box of those. See if she gets anything good and likes them. Oh, looky here. That's what they're in line over at GameStop for. They've got a bunch of them. It is showing limits. There's a box of Donruss. The big box. DC Annual. They got 3 boxes of that. Prism, basket. Man, they got a buttload of basketball cards. Not seeing much else though. So they got some Heritage Baseball. They got all that. Blasters, Mega, hangers, and packs. Let's go take a peek at what they got down here in this little end cap where they got some more pops. Don't see a bald Lex Luthor anywhere. What do we got here? More basketball, golf, soccer. Nothing we're currently trying to seek for the lady. That's all just protectors and stuff. Anything on the clearance aisles? Nah. Alright guys, let's keep checking out the toy section, see if anything's over there. Got some dinosaur clearance going on big time. I guess they are trying to get this old crap out to stock that cart we saw up there, but $569, $944 for that big guy. I don't know how much that big dude there is. I don't see a sticker on him. That Allosaurus would actually be kind of tempting if it's not too much. I'm gonna go scan that thing. I don't need that, but I'm just curious how much it is, and the scanner's just right over there. So let me get him out of here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I wrestled him up there, and right there, guys, $20.99 for that thing. 21 bucks. That's a deal. Somebody wants to grab this. I think I'm gonna leave it though. I don't need it, but big old dinosaur, 21 bucks. Man, they got a buttload of Jurassic Park stuff on clearance. Here's the big guy, the Diplodocus, or whatever. He is showing to be on a clearance end cap, but again, none of them are stickered. So let's wrestle one of these guys and take him over to the scanner and see how much this guy is. All right, we're back at the scanner. We got our Dilophosaurus here. Let's get him under here. We gotta get a little blur there. Man, that was 21 bucks too. So 42 bucks for those two huge dinosaurs. That is a deal, and they got a buttload of them. All right, guys, back in the Kingsport Target, and look what they got. They got not one Blanket and Sagat. They've got two Blanca and Sagat. We got Chun-Li. There is a gal behind her. Is it going to be the blue? Nope, it's the common. There's the common Guile. And then, oh, we got Cammy. I haven't seen Cammy at retail maybe once or twice. So, they got some Street Fighter restock here. I must have got some GIJoe in yesterday, because there's two Tonys and a Chester Cheetah as well. Pops, nothing else really looks different here. We're going to check the toy aisle here in a second, but yeah, they did get a bunch of Street Fighter stuff out yesterday. That's pretty sweet. So let's look around, see if they got anything else. Let's see what they got, guys. I don't know. Maybe they put that was the stuff in those shippers. It's gone up there this morning, so I don't know what they put out. That should be on clearance. All right, start with like we usually do. Nothing going on in Multiverse. They didn't get any stock today, so there's Megatronus the Fallen and Grimlock and Willy again. There's a clearance on that big 3-pack down to 28 bucks. Clearance on some Spin Master stuff up there. Batman, Robin, Two-Face. They got Riddler. They do. They got at least one wave of those. Bunch of Connor Hawks, Hourman. No misprinted Miles. Unless they got him over here on the Iron Man peg. Blue Shirt Bart. Baseball Homer, Blue Shirt Bart, bunch of Chucks. Have they got a tag for the Game Reverse yet? They don't have it tagged yet. So maybe they don't have them. Not much there that we haven't seen a bunch of times. They've already taken the Evolution 3-pack out over here, so I wonder if it's on a clearance cap somewhere. There's Tyler Bates, Punk. Man, I got 4 punks. Oh, Common Rosies, another Punk, Final Boss, Colton Gunn, Austin Gunn, and Matt and Nick Jackson. So, tag team battle there. Horde 2-pack will be clearanced eventually. Range Troopers, Moth. And we're back around to the dinosaurs we just looked at. That thing's kind of cool looking. Micro Adventures. Now some of this I don't think was here yesterday. The claws and the mask. Oh man, the eyes on this thing are creepy as crap. I think they light up if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, Madison sees that, she's gonna want that. Anywho, guys, let's go check out some diecast and see if we can find anything else hiding around here. Told myself I wasn't coming here this weekend, but we got some time to kill before GameStop opens, and there's a bunch of Pokemon people out front, so we're gonna give them time to cycle in. So we'll go in Ross, kill a little bit of time, see if we can find something. Let's start up front. They got those Transformer things there. The Aikido stuff. There's some turtles. Donnie and Baxter, $5.99. Sonic and Knuckles. Those are kind of cool. Nothing on this little cab. Oh, they got a Peach's Castle up there. Barbie. Paintable Mickey Mouse figures. A bunch of these Amazing Heroes. Volume 16, $9.99. I guess that's who's in there. There's 6 of those. Another castle. Paintable Lilo and Stitch. $6.99. Oh, they got Thor. That's cool. Saw him in Bristol last week. I actually picked this up. I opened it. Oh man, somebody stole something out of this one. You think they would have took the Build-A-Figure apart. What did they take? The hammer? Can you tell? Yeah, you can see what they've taped back over it. Huh. Yeah, the hammer's in this one, but it's not in that. It just fell down in it somehow. I don't see how it could have. Oh, well, you got Thor and a hammerless Thor. That Thor is hammered. That one's not. Okay. Cool to see him again, though. Bowser, got that Green Lantern little die cast down there. That's kind of sweet, I think. Not going to buy it, but I like the way it looks. They finally got rid of all the Aiden English WWE basic figure. They had 9 of those here one week. I think maybe they still had one last weekend when I was here. That Sonic racer thingy there is kind of cool. How much is that? $30, I think. I can't tell. The price tag's kind of faded. I don't see any more legends. I like to find some more of that Zabu wave. Preferably not Cable and not Kazar. That's his name. I'm going blank on his name. The Savage Land guy. That's embarrassing. I've already got those. We need to get some more of those to finish Zabu. There's some more comic art. Well, guys, that looks like about it. It's cool to see some more legends and those Aikido turtle thingy-bobbers. But other than that, we got nothing else. Let's see what time it is. All right, GameStop is open. Time I get down there, maybe the Poke people will have time to filter out, and we'll see if GameStop and Kingsport's got anything. Okay, we're a little bit free now. We can look. Let's see what we got back here. Balin. That's kind of cool. We're going to have to look quick, guys. This place is insane today. They got Wolverine, Miles. They do have the platinum of this Batman. I haven't seen this yet. Barcode will be same as the regular silver color. That's why it says silver on the barcode. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to buy it because it's $30, but yeah. Autograph series. Yep, there's the autograph. Rat City Spawn. Got the McFarlane signature back there in it. It's $50 though.
Thank you very much.
Optimus down there. And then got some Simpsons here. You got Bart, Baseball, Homer, and Bumblebee Man. We're going to take a look here. He did tell me he hasn't really put a lot out due to the Poke Rush. I'm still going to take a look at the regular cards over there. Alrighty, what else have we got over here, guys? Any prisms or anything for the lady? Here's Optic, but it's UFC. Donner's Prism, but it's what, soccer? I'm going to have to order those offline, I would say, or take the lady back to the card shop. And hanging up, we got any Avengers hanging up over here? I kind of like the Avengers cards. I can't get over to the case. I'm going to look over there and see what they got. I do see a football box over there, something Panini. But let's see if we can find anything else. Okay, we are in Johnson City. We're at Target. Let's run in here, guys. Probably the last Target hunt of this weekend. See if we can find anything cool on the shelves. Oh wow, Target has changed their toy aisle. But they got some Superman stuff. Oh, they got Hot Girl. Well, there's one that I need to complete the wave. Only other one I need now is Metamorpho. Superman. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How funny is that, guys? The two I needed. Well, they got Superman, but then they got the two I was looking for. That's pretty sweet. I don't see much else different. Miles. Iron Man. I got another case. He's starting to show up a lot in my area. So if you've missed out on that, guys, be checking your targets. And what do we got here? What do these do? Okay, you squeeze the leg. Ah, he goes off. Okay. Superman. There's a Hal Jordan. Or not Hal Jordan, the Guy Gardner. And Mr. Terrific. Superman, I'll push him back to the box. And he doesn't do much at all. I know these are like cheapy toys. I can't help it, guys. I like these things. I like Spin Master stuff. I'm gonna get some pictures of these. Better shot of Gardner. So the only one I don't have is Hammer. And then there is Mr. Terrific. And a barcode for him. And we're gonna hang on to these because there's a lot of people here this morning for the Pokemon drop. I tell you guys, if you look on secondary market, these things are selling ridiculous prices. They're $8. And you know, as the movie gets closer, they're gonna be everywhere. Don't pay. The Hot Girl, I think, was like $60 on eBay for an $8 figure. Don't pay the crazy prices. Be calm and wait. They will come to your areas. It's kind of like these things. They were crazy at first. Now you see them about everywhere. All those but Two-Face. Well, let's take some pictures here for some more thumbnail fodder. We have now completed that Build-A-Figure wave because I am buying those. There's the lab down there. And we'll go see if anything's on the other house. Alright, let's go check out some more stuff. Collectibles we heart. And right there, check that out, right off the bat, right in front of me. Sagat and Blanca. Or Sagat and Blanca, as I called them when I was a kid. There's your barcode on Blanca. And on Sagat. Awesome figures, guys. I got a review up on the channel if you want to check that out of those. Really love the Jada Street Fighter figures. You got Chester Cheetah hanging out there too. Bunch of Warhammers. I'm curious when Storm Collectibles at $37 Sagat is coming out. I probably will get that. I kind of have to compare the two. I feel that one's a little more in line to compare to that figure, seeing that they're the same scale and around the same price range. Who we got there? Batman, Luthor, and Sinestro. We've seen those a bunch of times, not going to dig them out. Funko. Not too much going on in Funko. Ruth Bath Serpa. See Lois Lane down there. Common Lex Luthor on the bottom. And then, not really anything new in NECA this morning. Well, not a whole lot going on back here, but we do have a restock of Sagat and Blanca, I'll say it right. Anyways, we're going to take pictures of those and we'll see what else is back here. What do we got in trading cards? Kelly has begun collecting football cards. She's wanting some Donruss Optic. I don't think they have any of those. They don't have any Prism Panini either. Well, that she's wanting anyways. Got some Bowman Mega Boxes.
And I got these two.
Not a whole lot going on there. See, no, I got the Pokemon all up front locked up, but got a few sports cards this morning, and nothing pop culture-y or what we're looking for. Let's move on to the next one. We're back in Johnson City. They did put out some more of the Spin Master. They are more expensive here. They're less than $8 at Walmart. They're $9.99 here. They have the Engineer, Terrific, and Superman. I didn't even notice it yesterday when I bought them. I don't think that I did. There's those. Oh, came reverse. There's Miles in the Boricua suit. Upgrade. And $20.99. Nice to finally lay eyes on those. They don't have any more of them though. Sorry, people come behind me, I had to get quiet. I may ask them if they have any more of those because the black suit I would consider buying. So we'll take some pictures of those, but there are some other people moving around here. I want to hang them back up so I don't have them down jumped up on the shelves. No misprint Miles card. I still got a Nightmaster. None hiding behind that Spidey. And I don't see any down here on the shelves. I don't want to linger around looking too long. I've already filmed this aisle, I think, so we don't want this to be 40 minutes of the same stuff. Well, nice to see some of those figures. We will look around some more and see if we might can find some more. All right, everybody. No more of the Spider-Man figures. Said she actually had a full case this morning, but someone's already came and got a Black Suit Spidey, Black Cat, and the other one. Which, honestly, I don't need to buy that Black Suit Spider-Man. I've never played that game. Don't know if I ever played that game. It's one of those things. It's a Black Suit Spider-Man, and that makes me want it. Still got some Stinger here. This is the only Target that's had him consistently in this area. Still got the Range Troopers, Hogan Ultimates. Evolution packs are gone. They clearanced out. Most of this is about the same as last weekend, looks like. Oh, well, okay, the hanger's messed up, so that's not my fault. KC, Tila. That Skeletor is an awesome figure. And her man looked the swords on Leo there. It's been all to pieces. They got some of these. That's right at the edge of the peg. We've seen those a bunch of times now. I'm guessing they probably got the wave. Well, we'll see. We can take that off there. Donnie, her Shredder, Metalhead, Mikey, and Raph. And hook it up there. Okay. Well, I think that's about going to do it, guys. I got the Star Wars end cap there. It's the same old stuff. Diecast. The diecast hunters should have already been here this morning, so I'd assume anything good in that's already been grabbed. That Batman skateboard's kind of cool. Any more Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? Doesn't look like it. Well, I think that's going to do it, my friends. We may dig around a little bit more, but find anything else, you'll see it. If not, we're going to sign out for another hunt at Johnson City Target. It is a wonderful, beautiful day here in Tennessee. My knees are cracking, and hopefully GameStop is stacking their shelves with all kinds of stuff I want to look at and maybe purchase. Let's go in the mall. Let's go to GameStop, and let's see what they got. I got some helmets over there. Don't see that. I like to see the Doom helmet again. I saw that one time in North Carolina, and I haven't seen it since. Miles, Banshee, Iron Man, got Electro back there. Iron Man, Smiles, Iron Man. Nothing much there. Nothing much there either, guys. Kind of a dry run today. Batman 1 million. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Like those dark blues on him. There is Hal Jordan. They have the common of that Batman. I saw the platinum of that at Kingsport GameStop. I think you would have seen that by this point in the video. If not, I found the platinum of that thing at the Kingsport GameStop for the end of the video. Damage, red stickered platinum. Seen that a few different times now. Superman mod down there, not going to grab that. And we're back around to the front. Let's see what we got over here. Venom statue up there. Spider-Man, Iron Man. The Spider-Man I would like to purchase if it wasn't $31. Captain America. Still got Panther and Beast up there. But let's make our way over here and see if they got any cards or anything else. Alright, we were here yesterday. Most of it's still the same, but I've got to show this. This is an awesome figure, guys. Green Goblin, another one of those. $24.99. I thought it was $25 here, so still regular price. That is pretty sweet. Everything else here appears to be the same. We're going to dig around a little bit more, and if it's not, I'll show you. But if it is the same stuff, we're getting out of here. Johnson City Ross is still one of the ones I will get, because I've had some of my best finds at this store. So let's go in this weekend and let's see what they got. All right, let's see what we got. Some folks are back there on the pig wall right now. So there is Sabine Wren, $4.99, vintage collection. What we got here? Jedi Knight Yord Fender, $5.99, Black Series. Ooh. There is, who's that, Bo-Katan back there? Move the little pink unicorn. There you go. Yeah, Bo-Katan, $3.99. $3.99 and $4.99. Some varying prices. Oh, here's all kinds of Black Series. There is Cassian Andor for $5.99. Another Cassian Andor. Looks like a case of Cassian. There's May back there, Skeleton Crew. Or Acolyte, my bad. Skeleton Crew here, Fern. So we got some Black Series finds here. There's Duke and Vamp. That's kind of cool little diecast set. What else we got? Sonic, pullback cars, Mad Manga, Velociraptor, Velociracer, whatever. Hot Trucks, some Mario Karts. Phew, it is getting too stuffy for this jacket, but it keeps pouring the rain, so I can't get rid of it. $3.99 for a little Spider-Man figure. I got those for clearance. I thought I dropped it for clearance at Walmart, but I can't remember how much they were. Don't know if I got a better deal than what is here. Tech deck stuff. I don't think I've seen this one before. The Pyramid Shredder, $5.99. Donnie, seen him a bunch of times. Any Marvel Legends hiding over here? I've been seeing the Black Winter Thor lately in our areas. Looks like Black Series might be the only good Hasbro we've got here today. It's kind of cool there. All right, take a look back here and wrap this one up. Here's the pig wall. We'll check it out in a second. Got Silver Crash Bandicoots, anime statues, more anime stuff. A whole bunch of pops. Another car set back there from Hot Wheels. Which one is that? Hot Trucks, okay. I've got that one somewhere. Actually, don't know where it's at, but I got it. Ahsoka Tano. There's Reva. Vintage collection. Thor. Iconic Thor, I guess. Asajj Ventress. Well, they got some stuff. I'm not going to say this was a bad trip. I haven't seen any that much Star Wars Black Series at Ross yet, so that's pretty cool to see. We're going to wrap this one up, guys, and head on to our next stop. And now the hunt is over. We're sitting back here in the man hut to once again run it down, talk about what was good, bad, ugly, show you what I bought, and wrap up another weekend adventure. Hello everyone, my name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube. If you did enjoy this video, do me a favor, hit that little thumbs up button and give it a like for me. Alright everybody, weekend toy hunt. Kind of found what I wanted to find pretty quick this weekend, which was kind of sweet. Had to go to 2 or 3 different stores to find it. We'll get into that during the top 3s and the toy haul and all that stuff. But hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope all you other hunters and collectors found some good stuff out there. But let's just jump into it. Let's talk about the top 3 coolest finds that I found this weekend in my humble opinion. And we're going to start with number 3. Number 3 goes to a figure that, if it was still the regular price, I might would consider buying it, but it's $38 at GameStop, and I just don't see the value at $38 there. But Hot Girl, we found the common Hot Girl at the Kingsport GameStop there on that was Friday. Now the reason I didn't do much audio in there, I was in line. They made everyone get in a line to go in that store. It was Pokemon Day for Destined Rivals, so even if you didn't want Pokemon, you still had to wait in the line to get in the store. So the line finally got inside the door, and when you walk inside the door of that store, I mean, the figures door of the store, the figures are right there beside of you. So I had to sit there and kind of film while I was in that line so I can get to the counter and actually able to move around the store and see what was in there. So long story short, that's why the filming was kind of wonky there, and I'm holding an ink pen. I don't know why. I'm used to doing that at work. But anyways, Hot Girl, the figure looks great. I agree. I've got the platinum version of Hawkman from a couple of waves ago with the collector's editions, but $38, I can't do that for Hot Girl. Now, I think she is going to be at Walmart eventually, if I'm not mistaken. I think she went for pre-order there. I can't remember. But she shows up at Walmart for $30, or even Target. I think they're like, what now? $30.99, $31.99 at Target. I might would do that, but I'm not doing almost 40 bucks for that thing. Not taking away from it, it looks great. There is a platinum version of that. I don't know all the differences between the common and the platinum other than the wing color. I know the wings on the platinum, I think, are the brown and the common are the grayish white, or maybe vice versa. I don't remember. Anyways, cool to see the figure. A lot of people are trying to find her right now. Figure looks amazing, by the way. Just the price does not look too sexy in my opinion. But that is my number 3 coolest find. Even though I didn't buy it, thought it was too expensive, it was still cool to see it. All right. Let's quit rambling on about money and let's move up to number 2. The number 2 coolest find was a wave of Marvel Legends that I could have swore the Game Reverse Spider-Man stuff. I picked the ink pen up again. The Game Reverse Spider-Man stuff was fan channel. I didn't think it was going to be in stores, but here I was wrong. Obviously, it's showing up in Target stores now. And kind of funny, you know, you think that a wave based on a video game, to me, you think would hit like GameStop first. Because, you know, it's a game store or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. But they are hitting Target stores right now. We found 3 of them this weekend. I got to that Target, actually a little bit earlier than usual, but somebody had already been in there and bought Black Cat, the black suit Peter Parker, and I can't remember the other figure in that wave. And then I saw the upgraded suit Miles, the Boricua suit, and then the 2099. The 2099 looked really good. I actually carried that around for quite a while before I decided not to buy it. But it was cool to see the new Marvel Legends hitting. You know, Marvel Legends is one thing. Doesn't seem to show up as much as some of the other stuff, at least in my area. So it was cool to see those hit the Target this weekend. And that was one of the things I had on my hit list this weekend I wanted to see. I was hoping to get to see the whole wave. We got to see half of it. We'll see if we can find the rest of them sometime during the week or maybe next weekend. But only one I might give in on is that black suit Peter Parker. It's kind of hard for me to turn down a black suit classic Spidey, even though it is a little bit different look in that game versus the comics. But cool to see those. If you're trying to find them, make sure you're checking those Target stores. That was my number 2 coolest find, was seeing some new Marvel Legends. All right, now we're there. Number 1. What was the number 1 top of the mountain coolest thing I saw in my opinion? That's going to go to Spin Master, Superman movie stuff. We saw all kinds of stuff at Walmart's and some at Target this weekend for the new Superman movie stuff from Spin Master. And now I'm only going to talk about the 6-inch figure wave. That, guys, Carlos and I were talking about this the other night. I had no idea the stupid resale value of some of those for a figure under $10 on eBay. Like Hot Girl was selling for like $60, $70, $80 on eBay. After hunting this weekend, I know why. Because you saw in the stores, I'm not sure how much I showed you that in the video, but they'll have like 18,000 Superman on the pegs and maybe one of the supporting characters. So, and I get that. Those are not marketed towards collectors. Those are marketed towards kids. And kids are probably going to want Superman more than the other characters. So I completely understand why there are so many Superman figures in those cases, but still for us, you know, overgrown children, they're going to try to find the whole wave. And it's going to make it kind of hard to track them down. But it took me 3 different stores to put that whole wave together. Some of them I found at West Market Street Walmart. I found some at Brown's Mill. And then I needed Metamorpho and Hot Girl, and that was like the only 2 that Target had in Johnson City. So between those 3 stores, we did find them. Now keep in mind the prices on those. They are $7.94 at Walmart. They're $9.99 at Target. So you're going to pay a little bit more at Target if you get them there versus find them at Wally World right now. Even with the 5% discount for a red card, you still can't beat the Walmart price if you can find them there. But those figures, I think, look good. They're under $10 for a 6-inch, somewhat articulated action figure. It's got me curious as to the quality of them, and I might have them here to show you during the toy. I bought those that wave of figures. I'll go ahead and show you them here in a second for the toy haul, but I am going to do a review video on those and kind of compare them to Marvel Legends, some other 6-inch figures, see how they scale up with them. But my number 1 coolest find from this weekend was piecing together that little Superman Spin Master series based on the new movie, the 6-inch figures. Now, toy haul. I already told you what I got, so let's just go ahead and show you what I got. I didn't tell you about a Hot Wheel. I don't know why, guys. It's just appealed to me. 67 Shelby GT 500. That was an impulse buy. I bought that at Target, I think, in Kingsport. I don't even remember. But down to the meat and potatoes. There we have the Engineer. And this is a Build-A-Figure wave. You got the little Superman robot there you put together at the end. But we got the Engineer. We got Guy Gardner. We got the man himself, the Man of Steel, Superman. We have got Mr. Terrific. We have got the big bad Metamorpho in his masculine gym shorts. And then we got the one that seems to be the most popular, hardest to find. We got Hot Girl. Looking forward to checking these things out, guys. Like I said, I don't know how articulated they are. I'm going to open these up. I am going to do a review video on these. I'll have that out as soon as I may record that actually tonight after I get done with this. But go and check these out. Have something on the channel here to kind of show what those look like. But excited to find these. It's nice to have a 6-inch figure that looks, actually, they look good, I think, just looking at them in package. We'll see how they are once they get out of these packages. And usually Spin Master does some quality stuff, so I'm excited for these. You know, under $10 for some 6-inch action figures based on an intellectual property that I do enjoy, DC Comics. I'm in for that. We'll check this out and hopefully get some more stuff. If they're worth a crap, hopefully we'll get some more stuff like this from Spin Master moving forward. Alright guys, that is it. That's the weekend hunt, top 3s, toy hauls. Let's now do social media plugs for the Man Collects with Instagram. Description of this video, about page on YouTube, and the splash on the screen. All that shows you ways to find me on Instagram. So look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message should you choose to. Then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are that first-time viewer, and I picked the ink pen back up again, or you've came back a whole bunch of times, you've not yet subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel and see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Everybody, once again, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully all you hunters and collectors found a lot more better stuff than I did. And until the next time the man comes around, I'll see you later. I got the ink pen again.